check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Mic check. How's the audio level? Who's ready? Who is ready? We're going to be going here in 9 minutes and 20 seconds. I'm covering the breaking news. We're going to watch the market close. I've got major updates for everybody. Does it sound good? Is the music good? Is my audio good? Backpack full of bullion. A life if you understand. Let's go.
In the borders, I'm a golden and silver stacker on the run. Circling the globe till the treasure's done. You should subscribe. Join the crustacean nation.
All right, I'm putting the post on X right now. If you guys could go retweet it, I'd appreciate that for the stream. All right, it's coming right now. Bang. Okay, everybody, we're going to get started here in just 8 minutes covering the late breaking news. Who's ready? They said we were crazy. They said we were insane. They said gold and silver were a thing of the past, and it was through. They said it would never break 20 again, then 30, then 40, then 50. Then we went to 40. They said we were finished. Now we're marching back towards 100. I'm going to be live in 6 minutes and 45 seconds. We're going to cover the late breaking news, the market close. Who's ready? Better yet, who is unshaken? Come on! Ralph, remember that question from when we get started. I will answer that one, Ralph. Who is unshaken? Who's with me? Intestinal fortitude is what you will need. We're riding on the COMEX. Let's go. Someone wanted the music louder, so I just bumped it. Music is louder. It is a vibe. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 5 minutes covering the breaking news, going to cover the market close. Do you like my music? You can listen to it anytime you want on Spotify, Apple's Music, iTunes, Amazon Music, YouTube Music. Just search the artist International Stacker and rock out even when I'm not live. Who's ready to party? Smash that like if you're ready. We're at 103. And we're going to be live in just 4 minutes and 45 seconds. Let's go. Let's go. For all.
International stacker chasing that mill. Coins and bars, rare to find. Treasure hunting, one of a kind. Join the crew, let's explore. Stack up wealth and so much more. Chasing that mill.
Guys, smash like and subscribe. We're about to break it all down here in 4 minutes.
Maps and clues, giveaways tonight. Silver dream shining bright.
Who's ready?
Roll the dice, take a chance. Treasure calls, we're in a dance. Silver shines,
Silver shines.
glow. Stack it high, watch it grow. Giveaways for all.
Giveaways for all.
International stacking that mill. So hit
Let's
that
go.
Join the quest, riches await. You're the best international stacker.
Yes.
Strong, silver, gold, where you belong.
Let's go.
Chasing that mill. So hit that sub, join the quest, riches await.
Who's ready?
You're the best international stacker.
Yes. We're going to be live in 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Smash that like button if you're excited. We're going to cover the late breaking news. We're going to cover the market close. It's going to be a wild one. Ladies and gentlemen,
That mill.
let's go.
Chasing that mill. Crabs are grooving.
2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Ocean waves where dreams collide. Claws are up.
Who's ready?
We chase treasure gleaming.
Let's get a crab dance going. Drop a crab in chat right now.
Claws up, don't delay.
Get your claws up.
Join the party night and day.
Here we go. Get your claws up.
And silver is the key.
Let's go.
Nation, dance with me.
Let's get it. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be live in just 1 minute and 45 seconds. Who's ready?
Gold and silver, who wants it all? Are you ready for the
Who's ready for the next Mega Gaw? Who wants some free stuff in here? Put free in chat.
brigade? Treasures found, the music's played.
Let's go.
Claws up, don't delay.
1 minute and 20 seconds. We will be live covering the silver and gold news, covering the market close. Here we go. Last chance for a crab dance. Let's see it.
Silver is the key.
Yes.
Nation, dance with me.
Let's get it.
Tidal rhythms in the sand.
1 minute warning. 1 minute warning.
We're the crew, the shell brigade. Treasures found, the music's played. Get your claws up in the sky.
Get 'em up.
International stacker, he's our guy.
Get 'em up.
Gold and silver is the key.
Let's go.
Nation, dance with me.
Let's go. Let's get it. 30 seconds. Smash that like if you're ready.
Dance with me.
Old school? Do you guys want the old school intro? Are we doing the old school intro? What do you think? Let me know.
Dance with me. Dance with me.
One stacker on a journey to find silver. International stacker.
What is up, ladies and gentlemen? The name's International Stacker, and I'm coming to you live from Key West, Florida, where I'm closer to Cuba than a Walmart. Where are you at in the world, and what are you sipping on? I'm currently sipping on water. H2O, the building block of life for even a crustacean. 1,900 videos around the world on gold and silver adventures. And ladies and gentlemen, I've been working on a video all day today. I just finished all the audio. I'm working on the video part of it. It's dropping tomorrow. It talks about the COMEX's evil plan in collaboration with the LBMA and the big cabal of bankers. I bring the evidence. I've got the smoking gun. It's going to be coming out tomorrow, so be on the lookout for that. You definitely want to subscribe and turn on those notifications because it's going to be a wild one. And ladies and gentlemen, the halt yesterday, the smackdown, the secret attack with their clandestine weapons, the repeated shark fin attacks you see here, all that. And look at us today, guys. We are back up, headed towards $89 an ounce. We're currently trading at $88.80, and I got some live feed coming in from the COMEX right now. Whoa, they are not happy. Poor Mortimer, as we continue our climb up, and we are back over the 200-day simple moving average here. We plunged beneath it yesterday when they pulled their chicanery, their shenanigans. We went below the 200-day moving average, but now we're back above. We got some technical analysts in the chat. Let us know what you think. Technical analysts, did we fill the gap? No, we got close. We did not fill the gap from 84.75 to 84.94. All gaps must be filled about 95% of the time. So it doesn't mean we have to per se. We'll find out what happens. But the current silver futures price is at $89.43. And ladies and gentlemen, we are in contango. That's the purple line up here. The contango is the way the market normally functions. The way the market normally functions. And look at gold. Big ol' attack, and we are up, guys. We are up at 5,191.39, almost to 5,200. And boy, are the bankers throwing up in their mouths. They literally had to halt the market. They literally jumped 159 million ounces on one candle, and still we're rebounding. Ladies and gentlemen, I break it all down in the video tomorrow. You're not going to want to miss that. Currently, we are sitting at $99.21 in the Shanghai Futures Exchange. We'll start to see this chart moving again this evening. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that market opens back up, and then this chart updates at 8:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Gold to silver ratio is going down, 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 down. That's a little Flow Rider reference there. $58 or 58.45 ounces of silver for every 1 ounce of gold. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, it's been absolutely insane, but I got some late breaking news here. The market's going to close here in 35 minutes. We're going to cover it together, but first I want to review some news with you. And we've got 1,000 people on the stream. Thank you so much. Please keep hitting that like button. It helps so much, and we're only 48 away from 300. Whoever is like number 300 is going to get good luck for 7 years. It's science! Okay, and I've got a series of posts here. Some of them are funny. Some of them are news. Some of them are massive updates. The first one, the crustaceans are rising. Somebody made the fish eating the shark, who's the LBMA COMEX. And then this one's fun, too. I made sure to tag the CME group in this one here. It says, when the memes have more truth than the CME group official statements. Silver's at 91 again. Glitch the COMEX. This is the third glitch in 3 months, guys. In my video tomorrow, I break it all down, the pathophysiology, how it's all the same. The old playbook, their evil plan. I'm going to be blasting it out tomorrow. And A. Tony Phoenix channel member, thank you so much for being a channel member, says, I wonder how India's latest decision to ignore Western exchanges pricing on... Yeah, that's another massive driver, guys. So much is happening in the gold and silver market. It's a full-time job staying up on all of it for you, but that's what I pledge to do. That's my job, and all I ask is that you subscribe, turn on those notifications, and smash the like button. We're only 70 away from 400. I know we could do that. And I said, here, alert, I'm going live. Guys, make sure to follow me on X, previously known as Twitter, at Intl-Stacker, international when it fit, just INTL. If you want to stay up to date, even when I'm offline. Okay, here's a major one. Look at this. Just came out. Major bank alert. Citigroup just upgraded their near-term call. $150 silver in the next 3 months is possible. They're calling for it. Gold on steroids because China's demand isn't slowing. Physical supply is squeezed tight. And green tech industrial use keeps exploding. Ladies and gentlemen, Last year, we consumed more than 1.2 billion ounces. This year, we're slated to consume more than 1.3 billion ounces of silver. That's globally. Spot's hovering around 89 right now, and currently it's at 88.63, but it was almost at 89 when I wrote this. That's potential 68% rocket from here if they nail that prediction. Who's still stacking hard? Drop your comments and your ounces and bars below. Ladies and gentlemen, this is big news, and here's the article if you don't believe it. Citigroup Inc. expects spot silver to hit a record $150 an ounce within 3 months, extending a historic rally that has seen the metal surge by nearly 50% in January. Ladies and gentlemen, everyone's telling you it's over. We're done. We're through. But major banks are saying, nah, we're just getting started. Central banks around the world are stacking silver. And Miami said we should do a chat poll. Where will we see silver go during this stream? Okay, that's a good question. So guys, this stream, so the market closes at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 32 minutes from right now. Where do you think silver will be by then? Do you think it will be above 90, this red mark here? Do you think it will be above 80, like 90 to 89? Or 88 to 89. Put what you think, a $1 range of where you think silver is going to be. Let's crowdsource the chat right now. And Achilles Sword is saying, just ordered the 250th Silver Eagle anniversary, only 500,000 mintage. Good job. Awesome. And Meister-Stacker is saying, could the servers overheat due to high volumes of trades? No. These are major servers and major data centers. No, that's not going to overheat it. What's going to overheat it is negligence, an act of God, or unscrupulous bankers. Successful Slave is saying, it seems they can manipulate the markets forever. Do you think they can keep this up for the whole year? No. Guys, they've been manipulating the market forever, but if they still had control, we'd be under $20 an ounce right now. 100%. If they had full control, they wouldn't have to have glitches in the market 3 months in a row at the end of every month when it's settlement time. Each time when silver was on a run. They wouldn't have to be doing this stuff. So no, they won't have control forever. And they're definitely losing their grip. And Ralph's saying a new member is asking, what's the difference between an ETF and physical? Please explain. Easy. So ETF is an electronically traded fund. And the major one is SLV, which I really don't like. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet with crabs. But if I was going to get an SLV variant, I would do PSLV. That's by Eric Sprott. But PSLV, SLV, there's different ETFs, and basically, it's like a bundle that you can buy, and they're supposed to be backed by physical silver. PSLV is better backed than SLV, and a lot of people see the ounces that JP Morgan Chase has, close to 1 billion. 750 million, I think, was the last count on it, but a lot of those are to physically back at SLV, okay? So just keep that in the back of your pocket there. So SLV is a paper market. You can get liquidated. You can get margin called. You can have wild volatility, whereas physical, it's in your hand. ETFs are supposed to have physical in a vault. The COMEX is supposed to have physical in a vault, but they never have enough. They always rehypothecate. This stuff, physical you hold in your hand, it has zero counterparty risk. It can't be margin called. It can't be liquidated. If a company goes out of business, you still have the silver in your hand. And that's why I'm a big proponent of stacking physical gold and silver before you ever get in the paper market, if you're thinking about getting in the paper market. So let me continue with the news here, and then I'll go to questions here in a second. Breaking, it appears Jane Street is shorting 1.6 billion in silver. Okay. So Jane Street has blown up over the last 48 hours, okay? She's been, that firm is a high-frequency trading firm, a quant high-frequency trading firm, and they've been sued. They've been served allegedly a lawsuit by Indian regulators for manipulation on their markets. Supposedly, they've been manipulating the Bitcoin markets, causing daily 10 a.m. dumps. And now, per Silver Trade, this is a big deal. Jane Street is shorting 1.6 billion of silver. We suspect a federal investigation into Jane Street's Bitcoin trading will turn up some interesting details in the silver market. So, ladies and gentlemen, Jane Street is suspected of manipulation in the silver market, allegedly. I'll say allegedly because they can smash me like a cockroach. They have billions of dollars, allegedly, if you're listening, Jane Street. So we're going to keep an eye on this. It's going to continue to evolve. And I speak about Jane Street in the video that's dropping tomorrow. So make sure the notifications are on if you want to hear more about that. Oh, I tweeted that out 2 times. Whoops. And just like that, the weight of silver and gold is too heavy for the bankers to hold back. And here's Silver Trade earlier saying, here comes the squeeze. Silver surges $3.50 as cartel takedown reverses. And that's what we're seeing right now. Look at this big ol', look at this. Bang, bang. It looks like a chair. It looks like a reclining chair, kind of. The recline right there. So we're going to see if we can keep this up. We are some red candles right now at 88.45 on silver. Gold's on a few. Red candles just turned to green, though, 5,186. And we're going to keep fighting back against the big bankers. Is there any legal ways to make this illegal? Says Bish forever. I'm not sure what you mean about that. For the bankers, I mean, some of the stuff they are doing is legal, but a lot is not. Just go to Google and type in banks fined for silver manipulation. They get fined all the time, but they make more money manipulating it. JP Morgan paid $920 million in 2020. Okay, so keep that in your back pocket. $1 billion fine and a slight tap on the hand or wrist, says Miami, 100% Miami. Sublime Mad Dog, guys, he put out this tweet. And thank you so much, Monique, for becoming a channel member. Check out your new custom channel member emoji. And remember, guys, channel members get access to the channel member-only live streams in the War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional at all. Did I not put the camera over, or did I? I don't know if I did it. Did I put the camera over? Did I show you guys this, or did I not? I don't even remember what I just did. Anyways, let's keep going with the news here. COMEX glitch, cover up, halted trading, mass cash settle, 159 million ounces magically dumped during the freeze, smoking gun exposed. While metals trading was officially halted yesterday due to technical issues, air quote, data volume shows 31,828 contracts, 159 million ounces of silver magically traded during the freeze. That's not a glitch, that's a bailout. Yesterday, the exact same day of the infamous COMEX glitch, 11,755 contracts got closed. That's 58.77 million ounces of silver, but the math doesn't lie. Only 6,449 contracts, that's 32.24 million ounces, could possibly have been rolled forward. That leaves over 5,306 contracts or 26.53 million ounces straight up cash settled. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to keep reading this. I'm going to get ahead of myself. I'm going to keep reading this. Why the glitch? To negotiate those 26.53 million ounces to go bye-bye for good. During that 90-minute shutdown we saw yesterday, there is major suspicion that that's the block of time they used to communicate with these folks and help cash settle that much, paying high premiums, enticing them to do so. Poof, gone. Coincidence the glitch happened right when they needed to quietly negotiate these ounces into oblivion. COMEX registered silver is now down to just 87 million ounces in the vault, down another 2 million ounces. And tomorrow, February 27th is D-Day. Tomorrow morning, the video's coming out, guys. Turn on the notifications. You're not going to want to miss it. Tomorrow, February 27th is D-Day. First notice delivery day for March. Trust in the paper system is evaporating by the hour. Now look at May. 75,815 contract bomb. That's 379 million ounces waiting. So here it is. You add all these up here, and you add all these up here and subtract them from that. And you can see the cash settlements right in front of your hand. And guys, look at this. May is shaping up to be a giant nuclear warhead for the COMEX. And what will their coffers be down to then? We're down to 87 million. Oh, and I was going to say, Sublime Mad Dog, he made a video on his win. He won a battle crab. He won one of these guys on my Mega Goss, so he just put out that video, so go check him out. He's in chat. He's got like over 1 million claws, but he won one of these battle crab Rolos from Reckless Metals, so congratulations to Sublime Mad Dog. COMEX is in full panic mode. Desperate moves from a desperate casino. Cash settling, glitches, vault drains. They're running out of metal fast. Beware the Ides of March. The squeeze could break them. Who's stacking harder? And look at this. Just Daria saying, we are used to weird things in the silver market. Powerful slams and all sorts of manipulation. But this? Deepest, bluest. My head is like a shark fin. It's the quadruple shark fin. Whoa. Is that Is that something new? And here's something I said right to the COMEX group. Why do these glitches only happen when silver is breaking out and at the end of the month while open interest is settling? CME group, please explain. Meet my friends. I tagged all these people in there. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the market closes in 22 minutes. What's going to happen? And I'm going to go to questions in chat. So if I miss your question, just put it in chat. But make sure you put at International Stacker. Look, when you put at International Stacker, it highlights it orange and I know it's a question or a statement. So put at International Stacker if you want me to cover it. And Brian McQuillan is saying, I assume the convo went something like this. Hey, either you take cash now or you'll get nothing because the whole thing's about to implode. Yeah, totally true, Brian. Hey, we have nothing. So, yeah. And the brothers Brogan is saying, Scaramucci, do you do the contango? That's a song. That's the song by, what is that called? Rhapsody. Something Rhapsody. Oh, what's the song called? Someone help me. I'm having a brain freeze there. Owen in chat saying, following my idea earlier, can we get a clip with the crabs flying in Silver Rocket to Frank Sinatra's Fly to the Moon? Oh, dude, you have a good idea. Can you email me that, Owen, and your other idea so I don't lose it? Owen, please email me, internationalstacker@gmail.com, that idea and your other idea. I love your ideas. Ralph is saying, please remind market will reopen in 1 hour. Yeah. So, guys, the market's going to close at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And every day during the weekdays, the market closes for a 1 hour break is what they call it, from 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So it'll close at 5. It will reopen at 6. At 6, it will keep trading until tomorrow. Tomorrow being Friday, the market closes for the whole weekend. So at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, the market will be closed for the whole weekend. So I will be live in the morning at 7:45 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, covering the market opening and updating you guys on all the news that happened overnight. Then my video will post about all this craziness, so make sure you subscribe, turn on the notifications, because you're not going to want to miss that. Tomorrow, remember, is D-Day. It's final notice for the delivery day. Tomorrow is D-Day. And then tomorrow evening at probably 4:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'll be live to cover the market close, kind of like I'm doing right now. Miami saying, sorry if I missed your comment. Please type at International Stacker. Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for that. I'm going back up here. Zombie Killer, thank you for being a channel member. Appreciate the support. Saying, got my second ounce of silver. Got it at spot when it was 78. Got 3 more on the way. Congratulations, Zombie Killer. That's amazing. And Bish saying, what's up with the U.S.-Iran talks? You think it's going to hurt futures? I mean, it could. It could. Let's look up Strait of Hormuz here. Remember, 30% of the world's oil passes through here. We got a carrier strike group here. We got a carrier strike group here. We got a bunch of allies in the area. So we are set up and primed for a military operation in Iran. Now I'm going to ask you guys, do you guys think it's going to, 1, do you think it will actually be a military operation? Or 2, do you think the only intention is for maximum pressure for negotiations? So put military op or negotiations in chat. I'm curious what you guys think. But if that happens, yeah, that will affect the whole market and gold and silver. It will definitely affect it. Bohemian Rhapsody, that's what it is. Thank you, Florida man. We all thought JP Morgan was the boss. Turns out the final boss is Jane Street. I know. We're now playing on new games. I know we did think JP Morgan Chase was the final boss, but no, it is Jane Street. And who's behind Jane Street? Well, there might be yet another boss, as the Wizard of Oz is being exposed before our very eyes. Pavilion Sheep is saying, will the U.S. have to reevaluate tungsten after a Fort Knox audit? Maybe. You guys, I think for a while, a lot of the gold was missing, but all this talk about the stock market or the having an audit and then about the golden age of the states. And then we saw reports from Scottsdale Silver CEO. He was saying that 4 tons of gold are being flown in to the United States like every week or every day. It was something insane. So maybe they're repopulating it. I don't know. But I guarantee you it got rehypothecated and loaned out 1 million times between when it was created and now. But they might be doing some background fixing. So when the veil is pulled back, nobody's face is red. And Monique, thank you for being a channel member so much, saying, do ASX and Eastern markets continue after U.S. markets close? Yeah. Markets are always going on around the world, even when the United States sleeps. The only time it stops is on the weekend and holidays, and not even all holidays. A lot of holidays in the U.S., the global markets will still go. So during the day in the United States, gold and silver is called the COMEX. During the night, the market that runs is the COMEX via the Globex for the globe. And we have Asian markets opening. We'll have China open at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll have Tokyo open at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And somewhere in there, you're going to have India. You're going to have the LBMA. You're going to have all kinds of different markets always running. Yes. Okay. And Brent is saying, hi, IS. Miners were down 2% at open. Then they rallied close up to 5%. Yeah. I'll tell you guys what my mining investments are at right now. They're currently I'm at 3.7% up on the day. Started down, but now we're doing better. Pentagon's first kamikaze drone unit is prepared to participate, says Future Motive. We'll see. Thank you, John, Bohemian Rhapsody. And welcome, Dave, as a Crab Cadet. Check out your new custom channel member emojis. Thank you so much for becoming a channel member. Channel members get access to the channel member only live streams here on the channel called The War Room. What happens in the War Room stays in the War Room. Clothing is not optional. And a big shout out to all the Diamond Claw members on the stream. Appreciate you all so much. And the question for everyone in chat is, do you have Diamond Claws? Let me know right now if you do. Thank you so much, Dave. Thank you so much, Dave. And Bish is saying, honestly, I expected $88 silver and $5,200 gold. Well, we're currently at $88.56 silver, and we're currently at 5,190.54 on gold, on both on pretty big green candles here. Possible BGC alert. Channel members, you know what to do there. And we're just 15 and a half minutes from market close. What's going to happen? We're about to find out. Miami saying a lot of you seem to be on a delay, so make sure you click the live or the click refresh. Yeah, make sure you're live. Click live on the video or click refresh. You want to be live. Okay. Know anything about Wheaton mining? No, I do not, Susie. I'd have to look into that. I've heard of it, but I don't know anything to speak intelligently on it. So I'd need to look into that a little bit more there. Miami saying you can trade tokenized silver 24/7, especially on weekends. You can on major crypto exchanges. You can. It is a thing. It is an option. I don't like it, but you can. I bought at 95. Sadly, how long until a floor above 100 will be created? Jebediah, don't be sad. You bought at 95. I think, and I was saying this before we're at 50. I had a short go absolutely viral when we were at 30 saying that I believed at $50 an ounce, once we pass that, we're going to say, remember when you could get under $50 an ounce? Look, I wish I bought more silver under 20. I started in the 13s and 14s. My buddy Master Stacker wishes he bought more under 10. The person that came after me wishes they bought more under 30, 40, 50, and so on. I believe in not the too distant future, we're going to say, again, you remember when you could buy silver under $100 an ounce? So remember, gold and silver, ladies and gentlemen, is not a sprint. It's a marathon. Stacking this stuff is for mid to long term. It's not meant for short term flips when you're doing physical. So keep that in mind. And do not panic. Just stack it to the sky. Hoard it like a dragon. Not a financial advisor, just some dude on the internet. But if you have the long term play, in my opinion, that's the way to go. And then it's not as stressful when you see the market do these things. So don't be dismayed, Jebediah. And thank you so much for being a channel member. And it's called dollar cost averaging, adding to your stack over time. Eventually will lower the cost. And one of the best ways to lower your dollar cost average is to win free silver and gold on my channel. I gave away 100 ounces in 2025 and a bunch of gold backs. I gave away 29 ounces so far this year. So you got to subscribe to those notifications. I give away all the time. Okay. And Miami saying future traders be like any way the wind blows. That's funny. Richard saying, yes, it's both a negotiation tool, and if that doesn't work, an attack is coming. Yeah, it could be both. You could be right. And Successful Slave saying, I wish I had more money to buy when it was 15, but I know, I wish I bought more. Guys, I want you to put in chat, I wish I bought more, and put the amount. I wish I bought more under 15. And then I wish I bought more under 20. And then I wish I bought more under 30, but 15 would have been epic. What's your I wish? Put it in chat right now. I've been yelling and screaming and ranting and raving on this channel for years, nearly 10, about gold and silver. And a lot of you have been on the journey with me the entire time. We have some new cats, some old OGs, a bunch of crustaceans, one and all. No matter how new or old you are, I really appreciate your support. And again, thank you to all the channel members, and we're just 12 minutes away from the market close. Let's see what you guys are tweeting at me real quick. Look at this. Whoa. Where'd that go? Okay, we'll find it again. Don't worry. An average American international stacker crabs. Look, crabs going to the moon on a rocket ship. I love that one. Seben is asking Grok a question there. Okay. International stacker. I wonder how many ounces are going to be pulled into April like they did in January. I know. Brad, I think it's going to get worse for him. And look at this. Custom cookies with your bubbly. Whoa. Look at what Charles made. He made crab cookies. Whoa. Those are, and look, silver cookies. Is this real or is this AI? Did you really make those or is that AI? Regardless, it's amazing. Oh my goodness. The crustaceans are rising. Okay, I'll fix that. Don't panic. I'll fix it. No, not risings. Let's put a crab here. Let's put a crab. Boop. Wow. And Robert saying, consider that high prices for today can bankrupt. So some of the largest global banks who have been running the easy money short silver grift, they're in trouble. Asian guy showed up during the recent 120 peak era. Amplify. Okay, that's just Scorpion talking about that. I put out a video, guys. Look at ounce number 2 came in, got it for 78 back in the dip. Good job, Zombie Killer. That's awesome. Variable saying CRIMEX. Okay, let's go back to here. I did want to show you something that came out today. Where is it? 1 second here. I want to show you guys this. Okay, so there's a big YouTuber named Ryan McBeth. Probably a bunch of you know who he is. Put McBeth in chat if you do. So breaking, he's got over 1 million subs. Massive YouTuber and intelligence analyst Ryan McBeth just dropped the unredacted expose on the AI Asian guy, and it's absolutely insane. Who is the AI Asian guy, and why is he focused on the silver markets? I just watched the full thing and nearly fell out of my chair when a clip from my full stack, it was featured. Guys, so in this video he created, I'm just watching it casually, and my stack is in there, and he gave me credit, so that was cool. Who is the AI Asian guy, and who is really behind him, and where are his claims on the silver market that is spooking some stackers coming from? This isn't just a weird YouTube bot. This goes way deeper. Watch it now. Some of these channels are already taken down. Drop your theories below. Nation state op, hedge fund psyop, rogue AI, big silver trying to shake out the paper hand. So go check that out, guys. Ryan McBeth did an expose, and it was kind of cool. It was kind of cool. My video got featured in there. I've been watching them for some time, so it's kind of pretty cool. And we are $88.35 right now in the COMEX with only 9 minutes remaining on silver, and gold is $5,187.20 again on gold. And the gold to silver ratio is currently at 58.69 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. And just a couple hours from now, we will see China start to trade again. And it's looking like it might trend up on opening, so we'll see what happens there. All right, looking back at the chat, if you got any questions, please drop them. Guys, we're only 57 subscribers away from the next big show, so please subscribe, turn on those notifications, and if we hit that here on this live stream, we will be doing a live show live, and some say you haven't lived if you've not seen the big show. And then we're only 54 likes away from 600, so keep smashing it. Thank you so much. And in chat, Sybin, thank you so much for being a channel member, saying one of the Asian guys at the end of the vid said, "See you on the next one." Sounded like a nod. It was. And guys, I don't have any problems. I'm not talking trash. I'm just sharing the news. I know some people like his channels a lot. Some people hate him. Some people only like one. But the funny thing is, he literally covered this channel. He literally spoke about the baby gator. My last video here, it's a great one. Fake silver rant, coin dealer warns, save your money now. Look at this. So let me pause the music real quick. I just want to show you guys this real quick. In here, near the end, hold up. Near the end of it, right here, maybe.
They follow on YouTube, including some AI Asian guy who...
The host does a goofy little animal call.
Okay, hold up. Add the sound down. Hold up. Let me turn it. Okay, here we go. Listen to this.
Because of these people they follow on YouTube, including some AI Asian guy who...
The host does a goofy little animal call. It looks like he summoned a monster. Then he realizes it's just a massive lizard, an iguana. Look, I'm not even making fun of it. We want to believe the lizard showed up as a sign.
apparently put out...
How funny is that, guys? It was totally covering the live stream. So I think what the channel does is I think because YouTube keeps sponsoring a lot of my live streams, so I think they look for the sponsored live streams, and then I think they pull the transcripts and then like have AI write a script around it. So he was literally referencing the baby gator call there. So it's cool. AI's liking my channel. The bots are liking my channel. Real people are liking my channel. We got baby lizards. I mean, and speaking of it, some scientists say that 90% of the time, every time, the baby gator call can turn a red candle green or a green candle to a BGC. Let's see what we can do here.
Try to do the baby gator noise. Here we go. How do you do the baby gator noise? Yeah. I don't know. Whoa! What was that? It was a giant lizard just jumped. That thing was massive. I thought I actually summoned an alligator for a second there.
I thought I was going to be like Chubbs on Happy Gilmore with a nub that Mrs. IS would have to oil before my live streams, but luckily I made it out with all my digits. But how funny is that, guys? How funny is that he was literally talking about the baby gator call? He also did one talking about the DTB and some other stuff. So I just think it's so funny. I'm not even triggered by it. I'm like, whatever. If bots and AI like my channel, everyone's welcome. Enjoy it. Watch it. Just don't harass the Crustacean Nation. We're all good. Whew. Okay, what is this? TF Metals report. We now have just 1 or 2 days left to go, and yet there remains nearly 4,000 ounces of February undelivered. Why? So let's look at that. Let's see where we're at here. Okay, that's a different report he's looking at. Why? There's no point not delivering it if you're on the hook. Why are you waiting? That's interesting. That's a good question. I don't know. Breaking, says Gold Telegraph, India's market regulators have directed mutual funds to use domestic stock. Yeah. Guys, they're decoupling from the LBMA. That's a pretty big deal. What happens to SLV ETF if COMEX runs out, says DT Paz. Well, they have their own stock of silver, allegedly. JP Morgan Chase is sitting on 750 million ounces. But if the COMEX goes bust, it's going to send a ripple through the silver market like you've never seen before. I don't know what's going to happen. I talk about it a little bit in my video that's coming out tomorrow in the morning, so make sure you see it. Please subscribe, turn on the notifications. Only 53 more subscribers till the next big show there. See the next question in chat. Did you go into the danger zone, says Portrait One Photo. Thank you for being a channel member. Ladies and gentlemen, we're 5 minutes away from market close. We will do a danger zone alert coming up here in a little bit. Miami's asking for a chat poll. At what price would you sell your silver or convert it into gold? That's a good question, guys. What is your exit strategy? Hold it till you die and hand it to the next generation? Wait till it hits 1,000 and sell it all, or flip it into gold or real estate when that market's down? What is your exit strategy? Put that down in chat. I'm curious what it is. And by putting that down, you can help others think about it, and maybe your strategy is better than others, or maybe theirs is better, and we can all make our exit strategies, whatever that might be, better. Work on it together and become stronger crustaceans. And ladies and gentlemen, the red candles turn green. The baby gator call appears to have worked. It's science. It's absolute science, and the market is closing here in just 3 minutes and 15 seconds. 3 minutes and 15 seconds here. If you got a question, put it in chat real quick. We're getting to the end here. Guys, there's so much news going on. Make sure you follow me on X at Intl-Stacker if you want to stay up on all the updates. I'm going to be tweeting stuff out all night and all morning. Did you buy any 88 gold in 1973? No. I wasn't stacking till like 2014-ish, unfortunately. I wish I did. So gold and silver are both on BGC's big green candles here. I'm going to pull up another window here. Give me a second. Yes. Okay. Okay, we are just 2 minutes and 20 seconds away here. Ooh.
Many is obviously lower than America.
Nice. I got an idea. Ladies and gentlemen, I got an idea here. Okay, 2 minute warning. 2 minute warning till the market closes. 2 minute warning. What's going to happen, guys? What are we going to finish at? I know you guessed earlier. I really wanted to break into 90. I really wanted to do that, but unfortunately, that's not going to happen unless we like crazily shoot the moon here. But let's see what happens. Let's see what happens here. Thank you so much for the super chat. Portrait One Photo saying 45 GSR mins flip to gold exit plan. So Portrait's plan is when this gold to silver ratio hits 45, it's at 58.71 right now, that they're going to flip it to gold. That's their exit plan. And then when the GSR goes much higher, back up higher, 80s, 90s, 100, I guess their plan probably would be to flip it back, and that's called arbitrage. Gold to silver ratio, I've got a video on it, and you can actually get way more gold and silver if you do that than buy it outright in the first place. Successful Slave says they're going to roll over theirs for some land, and then the rest in the retirements and inheritance. Nice, Successful Slave. Thank you again for that super chat, Portrait. 525 Medic says 30-1 is their plan when they might switch it to gold unless we decide to build a place in Tennessee. Yeah, my plan to flip part of my stack to gold will probably be in the 30s-1. I just believe we'll get there. And Daniel Whitley, thank you so much for that super chat saying exit strategy, use half for the house, tokenize, and use the other half for collateral. Ladies and gentlemen, that's an interesting plan. Thank you for that super chat, Daniel, and for being a channel member. We're entering the danger zone. We are entering the danger zone here. 30 seconds left till market close. 30 seconds. Here we go. 15 seconds. I'm going to count it down from 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And what a pushback from silver and gold today, guys. What a pushback. We were down big time after that big smash down. We were down all the way to 85.24, and we ground like our lives depended on it. Silver finished at $88.30 on the COMEX. Futures ended at 88.92. Gold ended on a green candle at 5,185.17. It ground back up from a low of 51.30. What a fantastic time. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be live at 7:45 a.m. in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. Subscribe, turn on those notifications. You're not going to want to miss it. I normally stay a lot longer and play, but ladies and gentlemen, Rat Stacker's got a game. So I got to go watch and share and support that game. We're about to do a crab raid, and we got to do one in the UK. So we're going to go here, and you're all going to automatically be taken. And we're going to support some UK creators. We go there, we drop crabs in the chat. Please like, and if you want to subscribe, that's up to you. But it's meant to help smaller creators out. So thank you, everybody, so much. I'll see you all in the morning. Turn on the notifications, and you should be taken automatically right now. Help me out, channel members. CYOTO. Catch you on the next one. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go crab raid right now. You should be taken automatically. Thank you so much.
And of course, when spelling it in English, C-O-L-O-U-R. Wrong, incorrect, wrong, incorrect.